So, what is Homer Simpson's favorite drink? Anyone knows that? It's a liquid bread, you know, destined to be spilled, and to man, it's the cause and the solution to all problems. You know, I think God used it to prevent the Irish and the Germans from ruling over the world. Well, of course, today I'm not going to argue or discuss with you which beer tastes the best, but instead I'd like to share with you something that I'm pretty sure every man sitting here have experienced this before. When you drink a lot, you got drunk, and you have a long overnight sleep, and the next day morning when you wake up, you just feel so terrible, and like it's the beginning of the nightmare, though it's in the morning, it's not in the night. Well, it's easy to identify, you know, you found some strangers in the bed, or you found some ashtrays in someone's mouth, etc., etc. Hangover. I'm sure everyone has heard of this. It's a delayed after effects of drinking too much alcohol over a long period of time. So there are three very common symptoms of hangover: dehydration, headache, and fatigue. But here comes the problem. Liver is our major organ that detoxifies the ethanol in our bloodstream. But why after a long overnight sleep, you still have such kind of symptoms in the next day morning? Actually, it's very easy. Let's start with dehydration. So actually, since you got drunk, while you were sleeping, the excessive ethanol in your bloodstream, which is waiting to be detoxified, has been inhibiting your brain from releasing a very important antidiuretic hormone, which is called vasopressin. So without this hormone, your kidney would just send water directly to the bladder instead of reabsorbing it. So as a result, you suffer from huge water loss. That's why the next day morning when you wake up, your throat is just like as dry as the surface of a planet Mercury, because actually your body is reminding you to replenish your water supply. The second one is headache, which is pretty simple too. Since you are suffering from dehydration, but your organs need water to function normally, that's why they start stealing water from your brain. So you can imagine there's a slightly decrease in this brain size, and this has pulled the membrane, has been connecting your brain and the skull. As a matter of fact, this kind of scratch caused the pain. Well, I would say actually it's the brain laughing at your stupidity. You know, you got drunk so easily, you're just a dump. Okay, the last one is fatigue, which involves a little bit complicated system. Well, in liver cells, ethanol was converted to a non-toxic acid in 2 steps, and it involves enzymes and a chemical called glutamine. So when you get drunk, you actually have exhausted all the reserve of glutamine in your body, because all of them have been used to convert the ethanol to the acid. That's why, as a result, while you are sleeping, your body is regenerating glutamine. But here's the problem. Glutamine is a natural stimulant, which means it's a natural Red Bull. So while you're trying to sleep, actually keeps you from reaching the deepest and most healing effect of slumber. That's why the next day morning when you wake up, you just feel so tired because actually you didn't sleep at all. Hangover is really a terrible experience, I know. It's just like someone dragged your tongue across a pine forest floor, you know. Of course, that's why I would say don't drink too much, or drink as much water as you can, in case if you still have conscience. There's a word saying, you know, no good deeds goes unpunished. Right. Thank you.